right, y'all. So we decided to do an impromptu trip to the Christmas tree farm today with my parents because we might have a failed Christmas tree at their house that we got from Home Depot because we waited too late to get a Christmas tree, for them anyway. Well, for me as well. But we're going to go to the Christmas tree farm. But what's funny about this is because it's kind of spur of the moment, I feel like a real mom right now. Like, because anytime I have a spur of the moment like thing with Zuri, and she's coming with us because they allow dogs at the Christmas tree farm, and she has all of her shots now, so I'm trying to socialize her what little bit we can with the pandemic happening. Obviously, we're not around people or kids. She does really good with both, and she's also practiced with her trainer, but I like to put her in scenarios where she can practice those skills. And so this time around, she's moving because she wants to go out the door. So this time around, like, I have her food, her toy, like her training stuff, like it's just a towel in case she's in my mom's car because my car has the car cover, but hers doesn't. But I think the tree is going in her car. Anywho, it's just, okay. She wants to be in the clip. So anywho, we're about to go out the door because Zuri can't wait anymore. She wants to go outside. She loves car rides. So she's like, get me out of here. Okay, so we're going to go to the Christmas tree farm. Oh, no. Yeah. This is a tree fail. Jada, how could we do this?
Start recording so they can see before and after the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the best we could do. This was like one of the better ones. You can see all through it. It's like see-through ends at the beauty shop.
Got them split ends.
Zuri, you don't want to lick that tree?
She's like,
She don't even like this tree.
She's just smelling it. Fresh pine, Zuri. Fresh pine.
All right, come on. Time to go get a real tree. So we're back at the farm. I know.
You know, just a little gravel dirt road, you know, living.
All right. The sweetest little older gentleman. He probably had to be like 80s.
Why are you slowing down so much?
Because there's a bump right here.
See? I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, that's why. Otherwise, I wouldn't have, but there's like little root bumps or something. See? Yeah, it's like off-roading.
Oh,
You do have to manually.
oh, they got a little tiny dog.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a puppy. Look at mommy with her hat on.
Hey, she didn't tell us we were being jolly.
So these are all the trees. Oh, wow. This is so nice. And they're so pretty. It's just fields and fields of trees. I know, so I was like, I don't need this. Zuri, chill out.
She want to run.
I don't know. Can't just let her.
Born free as the wind blows. She's sniffing like every tree.
Every tree. Climb every mountain. Surge high and look. Huh?
None of these are tall enough.
Oh, none of them?
Go back over there.
Oh. Let's look.
We're looking.
What about over there?
You gotta go further in.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Look and see they're all about the same height.
Those look taller to me. I guess when you stand next to it, they look a little shorter, huh? I'm a short person, Daddy.
I am too.
I'm gonna go over here. I think these.
6 foot ones.
Yeah, we need 7, 8.
Come on.
I wonder how tall that one is. Those are different kinds over there.
I want to go over here. Jody, you going that way? Yeah, these aren't that tall.
I think those.
I don't think those are that. Are you think they're taller?
Probably.
It's just because you're standing on a hill. Well, I don't know. They're the same.
Back there, it looks like they might be from last year, which means they're taller.
Well, they're only selling the ones with the tags on them.
They have tags. There's white.
They're
Yeah.
probably the same size, baby. We can ask the guys. When the guys come back with the car. Oh, good girl.
Don't move.
Oh.
Good doggy.
Good dog.
Down.
Nope. All right, well, let's head back that way.
So the trees aren't as tall as we thought, but they have some 6.5s and 6s. So they're like some small trees, but it's really still nice. So we're gonna see if they have some taller ones out here somewhere and go from there. We'll see. And nobody's out here. That's why we don't have them. Like, literally, it's just a field of nothing. So yeah, we'll see. All right, guys. So we are back home. And that was a little bit of a failed trip, I would say, only because it was beautiful. It was cute, but the trees were kind of small for what we're looking for. So my mom's house, even my house, we have pretty high ceilings. And you know, pretty large front window. So we both needed something a little more dramatic. They had 6.5 foot trees, like 5, and they were all really pretty and green and perfect. That's the dog, of course. Y'all are just used to it by now. Toy. Gotta put the toy. Okay. Sorry for the change of scenery. So, and the loss of earrings. I was just like over it. So the trees were small, and they weren't exactly what we were looking for. So we're going to try again tomorrow. They were kind enough, and not everybody is like this. I'm so blessed. And they were kind enough to recommend another farm that's not too far away that has taller trees. So me, my mom, my dad, and my sister are going to go there tomorrow morning, and check it out. Maybe Carrie will get to come. We will see. And from there, we'll see if we get our second tree. Also, we had to find a replacement bulb for my garland here because I only literally plugged it in once when we got it, and it worked just fine. And then it sat there for like maybe 5 or 6 days because I hadn't gotten the tree yet, so I didn't decide to decorate yet. And I was trying to find a second one. This one came from Target. It's pretty. I was gonna jazz it up with like more ornaments and more bows, but at this point, we're gonna do the best we can because let me tell you why. So I tried to find another one. They were completely out of this garland at Target, and I've been to multiple Targets since that time. And I kind of was waiting around to see if I could find it. Like I wasn't gonna seek out a Target. I'm trying to stay inside, but if I was near one, I'm like, okay, let me just pop in here real quick, see if they have that garland. None of them. The whole south side of Atlanta, there is no garland like this left, okay? So I was like, oh, let me look online. Not on there, doesn't exist. So it's just like pretty frustrating. So then I finally take it out of the box. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna work with what I got because I did try it one time, and I don't know if you guys have seen the stairway that we have. It's pretty long. And so after the fact, I had buyer's remorse and was like, dang, I should have bought 2 when I saw it, and I didn't. So I was like, okay, well, let me just work with what I have. We'll just do the garland on the wooded and rail part of my stairs. Because that's the part people see for the most part. This is probably the photo op, you know, when people come to the house and stuff. So not that we really have people come to the house, but my in-laws, my sister and brother in love, all of that. So, and plus I just like the holidays. That's all you need to know. So then I plug it in, put it up, I drape it. I don't even plug it in when I drape it, mind you. Fair warning. And I knew these things, and I still. So I drape it all first, and I'm like, oh, okay, it looks good. And I didn't test the lights before I draped it because I was like, oh, it's fine. I just plugged it in like, you know, a couple days ago. It should be fine, you know. Or it was probably like, I'm not gonna lie, it was probably like 2 weeks because I had this like at the very beginning of my search, and I was waiting to try and find another one, and I was also waiting to, you know, put it up because I wanted the tree up and everything kind of all at once. Kid you not, get everything draped. I say, oh, Jada, look how cute. Oh, look. And then I was like, okay, you ready? I'm going to plug it in. Plug that bad boy in. The whole back half was not having it. I was like, oh my gosh. I wanted to scream. I was so mad because I was like, I tested the lights the first time I did this. Why didn't I remember? Like, so anywho, long story short, can't find any replacement bulbs. Christmas is just out, okay? And I don't want to wait on, you know, and get it from Amazon because I want it like yesterday because Carrie's birthday is coming and we're going to have like, you know, the 1 or 2 people over and I want it to be up by then. So I was like, okay, I go into Walmart and I was looking for a replacement bulb still. I was trying to give it a chance. And, I just end up buying a whole string of lights. And I was like, okay, they said clear. So I was like, please let it be the same glow as the glow of the ones I already have. And they were, but plug these bad boys in and guess what? What does that look like to you? Does that look like it's glowing? No, it's not. But I still may, when Carrie gets home, have him take the bulbs, one of the bulbs out of this one that I bought and try and figure out which one needs to be replaced. I could look it up on YouTube, but I don't have the patience. So I just draped the additional strand that I needed along the one that wasn't working. So it was just like this. The second swoop was all out of lights. Okay. It was all out. It was just had enough. It's like, you know, it had enough for 2020. It was like, I'm cutting this bad boy off. We don't need the rest. So But thankfully, it was enough of them working to literally make my drape. So from here to here, it worked. So look at God. Okay, he always comes through. He gives you exactly what you need. Okay, I got exactly what I need. I needed the second swoop to be lit, and it's lit. So there you have it. But we will see if Carrie can get this working. But if not, it is fixed enough for me. I just can't believe this, y'all. So anyway, I mean, I just think it's funny to share some of these moments with y'all because this is real life, okay? Like, nothing is perfect all the time. So I love to decorate and do stuff like this, but it's just sometimes it takes it out of you when things don't work right. And so sometimes you just have to use your critical thinking skills, be a problem solver, and figure out what you can do. So right now, all I can do is drape what does work against this garland. So this is the garland. It looks good. It looks good with, I don't know if you got, if you've seen our little presents, so I have a few of these. Also, that was a fail. I don't know if I told you guys this. These little presents, they come with the lights all lit up. So these two, the smaller ones that ended up on the stairs, I know you guys have seen the ones at the fireplace. If you have not seen our Christmas decor haul, stop this video and go take a look at that. That way you can see how everything turned out. But this is one of the things we had. And these were smaller, so I got some extra ones because I was like, oh, I can put the extra ones somewhere in the house somewhere. Because I had in my mind this theme, the gift. And the gift is Jesus, right? So that's just the theme I had in my mind. One day, and probably as I build on it next Christmas, because I'll probably keep the same idea, I want to have like little presents all around the house. By that, I mean like little boxes, little gift boxes, put some little boxes on my garland. Like that is the idea. But this is my first time, so y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get. But I still am giving y'all the theme. So this is, I got that tip from the interior decorators I was watching on YouTube that do like Christmas decor. Like they said, always have a theme. So the theme is Jesus is the gift. So I have little presents throughout my house. I even have like, I'm going to put some little fake presents on my front stoop. So that's what that's all about. But yeah, so the lights weren't working in this because they come with little light battery packs. But the spring in the battery pack was not working. So when I did one of my searches at Target for the garland, the second garland that I wanted, that I never ended up finding because it was sold out, they had the little LED fairy lights. So these are already installed in here, but I had to add the black one, this one, to make the box glow because the one that I had wasn't working. And I had every intention on returning it to the store, but I didn't because I just didn't feel like driving out there to get it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm over it. And these can be replaced. And the other ones one day will likely have to be replaced as well. So I said, these are cute. These will work. I actually wasn't even going to illuminate them until I found the little lights because I was just like, oh, these are just a little extra something to give the stairs a little oomph. So yeah, so that is what happened. But anywho, this is just a message during this holiday season. Don't forget the reason why we celebrate. Number one, the reason is the birth of our Savior, our Lord Jesus Christ. And honestly, that is one of the best decisions you can ever make in your life if you have not already. I believe in Jesus. So that is just super important to us. And, you know, I just have learned to appreciate that in my life. And one of the other things I always tell people is like, I know Jesus is real. Like if they ask me, based on my encounters with him, based on the things that he has done in my life. And I want your encounters with me to be your light and your knowledge of who he is. My love for you, even though you are different than me, even though you don't believe the same way that I believe, you're still going to see the light. So anyway, that is my preaching moment for right now. But this is, you know, one of those examples of when things don't go right, like don't freak out. You know, it was just like kind of like, what again with these lights? Like, and it's something small. Like I know that there are bigger problems in the world than Christmas lights and stuff like that. But I'm just trying to encourage you that even in those tough moments, because sometimes it's the little things that push you over the edge on a bad day. It's those things where you're like, I can't take one more thing not going right. Like I just can't, you know. And I'm not having one of those days today, but I have had those days, especially during this pandemic. Like you have those days where you're just like, I just need something to go right. But, you know, remembering what this season is about. It is not about the lights. It is not about the gifts. It is not about the presents. but also enjoying that, you know what, I'm just going to be present and in the moment with what is happening right now. And so, yeah, that's just my two things I want to remind you of. Like, it's about being present with your family as well and enjoying, being together, especially at a time like this when the world is losing people left and right. I am also thankful that, the people in my life appreciate these things and appreciate these memories and know how important they are to me and my family and why they're important to us. And so I think it's just funny that people don't get to see these fails sometimes, because if people, see my life and see, how I plan things and how things are put together, they're like, oh, I'm like, but you don't realize there are things that do not go right sometimes. So, like I said, it's a small thing, but hopefully this was encouraging and at least a little funny for you to watch me struggle with the lights. So anyway, light up the world, y'all, literally and figuratively. If you don't do anything else today, just think of that. Light up your world today. That is my encouragement to you.